Sorry guys, like lighting now, it's disappointing me. I'm working with natural light because my lights, I forgot lights in my apartment, so I have to work with natural light. So I have to be very quick with this financial management segment. I'm not only focusing about people, teachers in China. I'm talking, I'm preaching, I am, serving the young adults of this world. In actual fact, we all need to be financially educated. So I'm just gonna touch on it because I am not Nicolette Mashile. I am not a financial bunny, but I'm just gonna lay out a few ways you can save your money or why you need to save your money, right? It's easy to be careless with money, but it's more easier to be careless with money in China because most of us here are young. Number one, we have the same taste, we have the same style, and we have no responsibilities or less responsibilities. And we love our social life. So it's easy for us to waste money, right? Social life here, you go clubbing. There's a special club. I call it special because it's one of a kind. It's called Mix in Beijing. In Sanlitun are called Santon. It's like the Santon of China, all right? And we club, we eat out, we love restaurants. There is a French restaurant, there is Chinese cuisine, there is an African cuisine, there is Mexican, there is a whole lot of different restaurants that we go out. And yes, Chinese food is cheaper, but we don't like really that because that's our everyday food. We like going out, like we like eating other cuisines, which those restaurants are more expensive than the usual ones. Anyway, we have the same interest in style, clothes, gadgets. That's what most of us spend our money on: clothes, gadgets, hair, and unnecessary things, because we have a Taobao, which is an online app. Like, I think it's similar to Amazon in America. So it's just here, you're always on Taobao putting things on your cart. That is killing us a lot. So the importance of saving, it helps you to avoid impulse buying, and it makes you reach your financial goal. It helps to save money, and you are responsible and accountable for your money. You need to know where your money goes. All right, you need to know where your money goes. We use WeChat Pay, which is, we don't pay with cash. We always have, like, you just scan. That's how we pay. So every time you scan, it reflects on your WeChat Pay. It's just like a bank card. Every time you swipe, it reflects on your phone. So it's the same thing. I'm laughing because this happens a lot in young adults. Clubbing, we all have that clubbing story or situation where you just, on a Saturday night or a Friday, and you're with your girls, you just want to let loose in jail with your girls. So you go into the club, right? You go to the club, and first thing you do at Mix, you pay for your entrance. So usually it's like 50 kwai. Okay, I'm in. You go, there's upstairs and downstairs. You go to the downstairs because that's where your peoples are at. That's where the Afro music is at. You go downstairs, ding, 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 hey, ding, come night, and then you go to the bar. You pay for your cocktail. How much is a good cocktail at Mix? I love a Long Island, and a Long Island is 80 kwai. Yeah, 80 to 90, somewhere there. It's been a while. 80 to 90 kai, you pay. Da. You drinking with your girls, you enjoying the music. Long Island is done. Iphelile. What do? Shots. You and your girls have shots. How much is a shot? It's like 40, 50 kwai. Ne? It's like 100 rand, 80 rand. Shots. Okay, try me, eh? More. I gotta know the alcohol is in the system, right? And once alcohol is in, it doesn't work anymore, doesn't function properly. You drink. 80 kwai. When you calculate, no, you're not calculating yet. Imagine, you're not calculating yet. And you arrived at the club at 10 o'clock, and then it's now 5, 6 o'clock. How many cocktails did you drink, number one? How many shots did you have, number two? Anyway, you leave the club. Makes closes at 9, I think 9 a.m., 8 a.m. if I'm not mistaken. People bakuva. They don't play here. And then you leave the club with your friends. Now you are hungry. You're very hungry. What's open? There's a place called, I forgot the name, guys. I haven't been in Beijing in a while, like 2020. I forgot this name. But you go there, they sell like nice breakfast, like a full English breakfast vibe. Or another option was always a Burger King. You need something hot. My fries, you know. It's money. That is money. Ka-ching, you pay. So now you kind of like, not quite sober, but you are getting there because you're drinking water, you're drinking your coffee, you are eating your spicy things. Boom. You go on your WeChat pay. Okay, let me see. Notifications. 12 notifications. Alright. You check. What did I spend? 12. The first thing that you spent was a Didi, which is an Uber, from your apartment to the club. And that cost you maybe 100 kwai, 200 rands. And then, okay, I know my story is long, but you know what I'm getting at. And then fast forward, you were drinking 80s, 40 kwai, 80 kwai. In total, that will bring you roughly a 600 sometimes, or even more. And then you get to Burger King, you're paying for your food, king, a good 80 kwai again. And then now you have to go home from where you are to your place. It's another 100 kwai to go back. So in total, you can spend 1,800 to 1,000 kwai in one night. And how much is 1,000 kwai? It's 2,000 rands. So it's gone on one night. Not the whole day, because the whole day you were doing something else that you spent on that we don't want to know. But that one night you spent 2,000 rands. It helps, managing your finances helps you to prioritize. All of this, guys, please, if you want to know more about financial management, be financially educated, please follow Nicolette Mashile, the financial bunny. And quick shout out to her. I love you, sis. Thank you so much, because I was one person who never saved. Like I said, I came here 2017 December, and I don't want to tell you my story. I'll tell it some other time, because this video is going to be super long. But in actual, the conclusion of that story is the first 6 months of me being in China, I never saved money. And thinking about it, it hurts, because I was being very careless, reckless, all the less that you can think. But I slowly tried to pick it up, because I had a part-time job. I got a part-time job last year, March, which paid me 400 RMB per hour, and I had 6 classes in a week. So you can imagine how much that is. So it's like I tried to save all of that to compensate for the 6 months that I lost, right? Because Mogele, the first 6 months, yes, it's a new country, it's a new vibe, you're alone, akuna mama, you end up buying I ended up buying 6 pairs of heels at a go. That's when I realized I have a problem. And that's when, thank God, in May 15, 2018, I met the god of finance, which is Nicolette Mashile. So it says, "Kalebocha, thank you so much for that." Yeah, like, keep doing what you're doing, man. And the last thing I want to talk about is have an emergency fund, guys. Have an emergency fund where when shit hits the roof, you have money saying, "This is my backup. I have this. I will eat. I will last for the next month or two because I've always had an emergency fund." Because now, coronavirus, shit is getting real. It's getting real. And where are the people? Where are the teachers in China? Broke. It's serious. It's not only them. Some of them, let me say, but this coronavirus, nobody knew was going to happen. Nobody knew there was going to be a 21-day lockdown, which in South Africa, which might be even longer, and you're not getting paid because you're not working, and so many, and so the power of emergency fund, guys. I can't stress that enough. Have an emergency fund. 10% of your salary, just save it, and don't look at it, put it away, hide it somewhere, but have a backup. And that is it for my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and thank you so much. Like, subscribe, comment. If you have something to add, something to say, your situation, your stories, please, you're more than welcome to share with me. So guys, thank you. I love you lots. Next week I'll be posting a video of jobs that you can do in China, part-time jobs that you can do in China, and I will elaborate more on my part-time job. Stay blessed.